Ethos of Silence.
A veteran podcast aims to amplify the voices of veterans, creating a safe space for authentic conversations about their experiences, challenges, and triumphs. We seek to break the stigma surrounding mental health and foster community support, resilience, and understanding. Through storytelling, expert insights, and candid discussions, we strive to inspire healing, promote awareness, and empower veterans on their journeys.
Welcome.
What is
Ethos of Silence, and we're back. Even though I've got the disturbing silence of somebody saying, "What's mandatory fun days?" Is that what you sound like? What was I close, Chuck?
Yeah, better stop.
A little bit. Look. Okay, so mandatory fun days. It's a concept to me that it's the dumbest thing you've ever heard of.
Hell right? Yeah, it
because
is.
It's anything but fun, right? Imagine
military having to show up to work, bring your family, and then tell the sergeant major good morning and saluting all the officers who fly all the aircrafts randomly throughout the day while you're having mandatory fun.
I'm sorry. The fact that they had to make it a day and tell you how to have fun.
So it's the weird combination of when actual companies have like a family day as if they care about us and our families and everybody else. That's the illusion of what a military fun day is. And you normally have a military fun day prior to going on a deployment, but the most beneficial thing that happens from mandatory fun days is the fact that a senior NCO's wife would show up and meet the other spouses so that she's able to communicate with them while they're on deployment so they can explain like what a river city is or what other things and other terms you're going to run into, or just have somebody to talk to and communicate with so you meet the spouses of everybody else in case, you haven't met them before this point, which if you haven't, then somebody's been doing a lot of stuff wrong. But
did they at least give him like beer and fun day?
Oh, okay. You know what? She opened up this can of worms. I'm going
can of worms. Okay. Here we go.
Imagine being told, "Hey, we want you to have fun. We want you to cut loose and all the things, but we're going to place rules and regulations on you, right?
Rules and regulations."
All the people that yell at you and constantly make your life a living hell.
That would be me.
Standing around watching you, right? Waiting for you to mess up.
That would be me.
Right? So you can get yelled at in front of your wife. You know what I mean?
So much fun.
Wait, Chuck, they would yell at y'all on mandatory fun day.
Well, how am I supposed to have my fun?
Okay.
Yeah.
I just want y'all to know, of all the things y'all could have told me to help me better understand the military mindset, this is the best.
We're just getting started.
Mandatory fun day is a thing. Yeah. So one year they decided to have mandatory fun day at the barracks of all places, right? Because this is the last place you want to bring your wife and your kids is to the barracks, but everything has to be controlled and regulated. And if you had 2 beers, you couldn't drive home, but everyone had to drive to the barracks.
Oh my God, y'all fun day got less and less fun the more we talk.
So they got all this beer and alcohol and liquor, right? And you're standing there. Well, not really liquor. I think what was it, like the wine coolers,
right,
and stuff like that. It was nothing. It wasn't like there was no tequila. There was no like, Jameson or anything good.
Well, cause right? Chuck, it was fun day, but it wasn't too much fun day. Okay.
Too much fun day.
And you had to,
good. Now we've got military funds coming from the fucking goddamn.
You had to be there all day. By the way, it was like a 9 to 5. Yeah, no, it was
you got to be there for the whole work day.
You have 2 wine coolers and
all day.
You be there all day,
and you can't drive home after 2.
Okay.
You're like, hey Chuck, why don't you go get wine cooler number 18 and pass them out to people?
Okay. That being said, I now understand why you struggle to relax and have fun.
Yeah, my idea of fun is to
Baby, I got this. I am going to give you a list of to-dos on our fun days from now on. Wine coolers.
No, there's an email. You get an email of events of things to do with showtimes, and they take attendance. Don't show up to Fun Day. Don't show up to Mando Fun Day. Watch what happens. You'll be in the CEO's office the next day.
Fuck around and find out, bitch.
Here she is over here laughing, and we're scared of the consequences of not showing up to Fun Day. And
yeah, so try to argue with your spouse. You're trying to explain to your spouse who has no concept. Like my first wife at the time had no concept of being on time. She's gonna be on time to save her life.
Yep.
I haven't talked to her in years, but she had no concept of being on time. So imagine starting an argument with your spouse because you don't want to get yelled at by your sergeant major because you're late.
So so my just to show you, my first wife was about the same way, but my mandatory fun day before I went on the 22nd MEU, I was stationed in Cherry Point, North Carolina, and the fun day happened in fucking New River, an hour and a half away. So we had to travel an hour and a half away to get to Fun Day.
Yeah.
Fun Day sounds fucked up.
And we had to get there on time. No fun.
You have maximum participation in all events is required. And don't forget,
which means the event at the end of the day at 2:30. So from like 9 to 5, the event at the end of the day at 5 o'clock is mandatory for you to still be there when it happens, despite the fact of you dealing with a wife, screaming kids, a baby, any of that other different shit. You still have to be there for that 5 o'clock event.
The military would not want you to miss one moment of fun. Okay?
I know, because you're about to deploy. You need all the fun you can have.
All I know is Chuck, you have opened up a whole new world for me. And I now realize that next weekend when I dragged Tim with me to all of this Mardi Gras ball and tableau and the viewing stand, I'm just going to give him a rule book and be like, this is your manual for 2 days of nonstop fun.
Yes. That's
Yay,
exactly what
fun.
It is.
Bring the energy and the wine coolers.
That's exactly what it is. That's 100% exactly what it is. Mandatory fun day. Yeah.
So this is anecdotal, but it also explains a whole hell of a lot.
Hold on, that's a big college word. What does that mean?
It's more like we're talking about something that's like we're being very tongue-in-cheek about something that's very real, which is how we kind of got started on this topic.
Tongue-in-cheek, so we're making out about something? What are you talking about?
Maybe. But what we're actually doing is laughing about something that we were talking about in another podcast, which was military service members who are now civilians and who are our fathers, significant others, brothers, all of the things. And how they sometimes struggle to transition out and relate to the people around them and the world around them because there is no rule book for Fun Day in real life, right?
Yeah,
There's no manual.
I mean, after so many years, let's say you're in the military for 5 years, you go on 2 deployments, you have 2 fun days. I mean, you think this is what Fun Day is supposed to be all of a sudden. Granted, a high school kid joining the military would have thought Fun Day was something completely different.
So as we're talking about this, I'm laughing, but I'm also like, low-key sad, right?
Yeah. You think a fun day is more like what we put on the TV the other day and had fun with, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. It was a cartoon.
It was a cartoon. Yeah, Chuck. It was animated. It was great. It's exactly what you're thinking, Chuck. Don't calm down.
Whatever you want to call it.
It was a cartoon.
Sure it was. All right,
it was.
Cool. We're going to go with that. Yep.
It was Hey Arnold. Yeah, the football head and everything. Yeah,
I'm sure somebody was hanging. Oh my God, I'm done. I'm so over this. I can't even.
Okay.
You guys are awesome.
Tim, you need to bring it back to the military.
All right, man. All right. We're at 9 minutes, so we'll go ahead and call this done.
You were not.
If y'all need to go watch more stuff on TV, by all means.
I don't need to watch anything. I'm always ready to go. What about you, Chuck?
Are we still recording?
We're definitely still recording.
Oh, hell yeah, we are.
God. Oh God.
I ain't never said we out.
This could get real uncomfortable real fast. Let's ring this. I'm gonna ring this back in.
All right.
His girl's there.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
Oh yeah.
What happened to the kids? Yeah, what happened to the kids?
Yeah. We'll
potentially the future.
We'll throttle it back down to PG-13 fun days. Got it.
Yeah. Hey, look, when your fun day has a dress code, this whole thing is just gonna be about fun days. Yeah. By the way, yeah, we had dress codes at our fun day.
Hey man, I think a 10-minute podcast about fun days pretty much killed fun days, and everybody has a good idea of what fun days are in the military. And I really wish the military could get an idea of what they're doing to people on fun days. If they just kind of give them the reins to, hey man, stay home, or let some of us go to the barracks and have a good time and drink with the troops and whatnot with the people who live there. I mean, it completely changed the mindset. It's good to bring down the walls between ranks and have that day of kind of, look, we're both grown men. We both realize what we're about to go into, both about to do, and everything else that's going on. That's a positive aspect of it. The bringing the families into it and the mandatory events and all the other different things. I understand the level of what they're trying to do, but it's not effective at that level of what they're trying to do. And it just isn't. The one thing it does is it does bring all the wives together, as we all put up with this bullshit, and we all end up realizing that our significant others put up with the bullshit every fucking day. So maybe they might understand just a little bit of the bullshit they put up with every fucking day. You know what I mean? So in that aspect, it opens their eyes a little bit, lets them know what's going on around them.
So
but
can I ask a question?
Of course.
It goes in a little bit of a different direction, because I know you.
Whatever you want.
You're talking about fun day, and essentially it's family fun day, but both of you are married. Have been married, I think, a couple of times each, and you talk a lot of times about.
Ouch!
Right?
Wait! Don't get caught on that.
There's those velvet fucking daggers. There's those velvet daggers that prevent you from getting promoted right there.
That's no.
No, Jesus!
Velvet fucking dagger.
Well,
I got a question. Which hand are you using to stick the knife in the back?
So, well, wait.
Actually, it might be more like a throwing fucking star with the movements she's making with her hand. I did do a little bit of time in Japan. I know the kind of throwing star movement.
Well,
oh my gosh!
You better go get me. My question was, because I think that's one of the first times I've heard you talk about.
Ask the question.
Hush! Don't tell me how fast to talk. I'm Cajun. We go the long way around the story sometimes. The question is, you said that this was also to help your family and your spouses kind of get to know one another. What supports were in place for your wives when you were deployed?
So not very many. Normally, so in theory, the biggest support that's in effect for your wife when you deploy is the fact of the internals of the shop, right? So when I deployed and I was the sergeant and I took out my 22nd MEU, like, I met with everybody's wives and all that other different stuff, and like my wife at the time was the resident fucking expert. which holy fuck, first ex-wife, well, she had a lot fall on her plate, I guess, with some random people asking her questions and all this other different stuff, and she's supposed to have the knowledge of how this stuff works. And I doubt if you asked her any knowledge of how anything in the military works, she'd have a good explanation for you now. So if she was their resident expert to report to for stuff that was going on, they probably got some pretty fucked up information. Was
that like a de facto position?
Yeah, no shit.
Okay, like she didn't like sign up for this. There was no.
No. Like her signing up for it was the fact that I was really good at being in the military and really good at running and really good at doing all my other different shit and really good at all my bullshit. So I got promoted. So she was de facto the one they looked at of, hey, you should know the answer. Your husband's ranked higher than my husband.
Well, and the reason that I'm asking these questions is we talk a lot about y'all and the struggle you all faced, but there's like this whole other side of who you all are, and that's your families, your wives, your children, your extended family, and how your absence affects them.
Yeah.
Which is like a huge other part of the equation.
It is a huge other part of the equation. And then it's really fucked up when you've got a retarded person that's who they're answering to, much less the retarded person's wife.
Were you that person?
Oh yeah, I was retard example 1. My wife was retard example 2. Or even, if Chuck, were you even married by the time you took out your 3rd deployment? Like, you probably weren't even married, so there wasn't even a wife for them to refer to.
So the first deployment I ever went on, I
got that, but I'm talking about whenever you were the.
Yeah. Hold on, dude. I got you.
Okay. He can go on freaking monologues, Chuck. But let us take a little circuitous route to get to our point. God forbid.
Hey, so I have the experience because I can help you. I had a girlfriend my first deployment, had a wife my second deployment, and I had a divorce going through a divorce my 3rd one. So I hit the trifecta.
All right, so cool. So your third deployment, you were the sergeant taking out that the 15th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So your 3rd deployment, you'd have been the sergeant taking out the 15th. And you'd have been like me, the sergeant taking out the 22nd. Like, I'm the highest ranking person, and everybody would de facto go to my wife for information. Now, they can't de facto go to your ex-wife for information, because if they do that, they're getting a bunch of Chucky dirt on top of the fact of any actual information, right?
Yeah, so I relied heavily on the family readiness officer, which is usually somebody's wife of an officer. It was like an honorary position. I don't even think she got paid. She was just like the one that they all call to for like information. And half the time she was, you get better information on Facebook.
Hell yeah, you do. Because I tell you what, that's some officer gab, this, that, the other, that is just utter and complete bullshit. It's like, yeah, Fun Day is going to be great. We have a hacky sack race, and there's going to be pumpkins for the kids to decorate, and we'll have a color by numbers, and it should be a very simple day, and we'll have a changing area and everything. And I mean, you really shouldn't have to be out there very long. We'll have picnic tables set up and food and everything. It'll be wonderful.
Look,
and then it's we've got somewhere we're supposed to be at 5:00, and we've got to be there by 9 a.m. That is not what the family readiness officer told me. Hey, look, I know what she might have told you. If I have to, I'll go alone, because you'll have a lot more fun at the house watching TV with the kids.
Yeah. So there's 3 types of wives in the military. Okay, just to let you know, there's stages of it, right? Like, just like there's ranks in the military, and there's a difference between like enlisted. So you got junior enlisted, senior enlisted, and officer. Officer wives look like the Stepford wives, okay? Every event, everything that always comes, with like the dresses and the hats and all the jewelry, and they all
look like they go into Kentucky Derby.
Yeah. And then you have the senior enlisted wives, and they kind of look like regular for the most part, except like they're usually holding a beer at this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah. They can't afford the big Kentucky Derby hat, but they can afford a 6-pack. So, they're like, hey, if I bring a 6-pack, I won't act to where my husband is worried about my behavior. So I just have a 6-pack over here. But, if you have some shots, I'd love to do some shots.
Yeah, and then you have the junior Marines wives who all look like 16 and me, or the 16 and pregnant. That's usually what they typically look like. There's a bunch of babies.
Wait, Chuck doesn't know I was married to someone in the Marine Corps, does he?
He was a reservist. He doesn't count.
Oh, he doesn't. But I'm laughing because, Chuck, I literally married my high school boyfriend at 20 years old, who was in the military. And you're so right. I was like a toothpick with teeth.
That's what they look like. It's what they, you could tell what somebody's rank was usually by their wife.
This is hilarious. Okay, he's not wrong though.
No.
So accurate.
Stereotypes are utterly correct, and I don't understand why people get offended by stereotypes, other than like if you're Chuck and somebody tries and stereotype you other than what you are. You know, like I understand like Chuck getting offended because he's like, I understand why you would think that, but actually I'm these other races that you can't even think of anything to say other than soccer ball at me to offend me.
Yeah.
Ridiculous. You're ridiculous.
Hey, look.
Well,
one thing. Yeah. One thing I think is important to say also too. Like, we did a good enough job in our shop specifically. I think we used to do like events on Fridays, get-togethers and stuff like that. No matter in all my travels in the military, even though like Loucks would yell at me literally all day long, Monday through Friday.
Why do you like him? Oh my god!
He's getting the good part.
It's called trauma bonding. Somewhere around like on a Saturday night, you know, after we've drunk copious amounts of liquor, and ate way too much meat.
That's a college word.
Way too much meat. Yeah, I know.
College words too.
What, meat?
Hey,
yeah. I'm sure college girls know all about the meat.
No. Probably.
Hey, over at ASU they do.
ASU? Nothing like going to Fat Tuesdays over at ASU.
But we did such a good job in our shop. And one thing that I tried to emulate when Loucks left and when Stockman left and when Smith left, me and Guzman did, is we try to continue that tradition of, hey, I might yell at you Monday through Friday, but Saturday we're going to get shit-faced and we're going to like hash it out. And you knew I was only hard on you because at the end of the day, like, I really liked you, you know? And I used to open up my home. I've had guys break, like Loucks and another Marine broke my dinner table. Villa Gomez broke my bathroom door.
Shit.
This all happened in one night.
Hey man,
by the way.
there's nothing like working nights all week and then making sure that you're drunk, laughing at fucking everybody, playing softball at the softball fields across from the squadron when they're coming to work on Friday morning, because you know you have to go to work Saturday night, so you're just out there fucking getting drunk and fucking with people on their way to work. It is fucking awesome.
But you know what keeps like playing through my mind as y'all talk about all of this stuff and like how much fun it was for y'all, but like it was hard in different ways. Like the military seems like they just do, not to bag on the military, but like a piss poor job of preparing people for after they get out of the military, because the real world does not operate like
no, the real way does not operate that way. You create an environment that operates the fact of building camaraderie so that you all feel like you're one and operating together and you're all in a mission together, and then you get out and everything's not a togetherness, everything's not a mission together, everything is individualized. And that's where like the void happens, is you think that this world's supposed to be everything together, and then you fall into the illusion, which I'm sure some people fall into an illusion and their spouse is able to pick up the weight and be that other half of what helps them and whole and build a family and everything together. But the majority of them fall the fuck apart, and we're all sitting on ex-wife number 16, and we're like, why the hell is everything not working out for us? Because we're doing our part. We're going to work. We're fucking making the money. We're coming home. We're doing our due diligence as raising the kids and helping out with everything else. And then like we look over and we have a partner that's just fucking giving up on their half of what we thought the illusion was. And I mean, maybe it was a miscommunication coming into what it was, or maybe it was, you know, this other thing. But all in all together, like, we feel like we're doing the right thing. And the problem is that the military had us under this illusion this was the right thing. And it's not.
So that's what I was going to tell you. Like, I think that that's like a huge piece of...
Of course it is.
Is that y'all are convinced that what you're doing is the right thing.
No shit.
And
We're convinced that what we're doing is the right thing, and whenever you do the opposite, it's fucking mind-boggling because I've been doing the right fucking thing the whole time. Why are you doing the wrong fucking thing?
But that right there is the key to civilian versus military.
Fuck
like,
yeah, it is.
For a civilian, like for me, like you and I talked about, like my brain is like squirrels, like everywhere all the time, like pop in a million different directions, and there are a million different eventualities for every possible thing, and like that's what gets me going and gets me up in the mornings is like da da da. But for y'all,
it's coffee. Coffee is what gets me up in the morning because my alarm clock gets me up first, and the coffee keeps me awake for the rest of the day. I mean, it's common fucking sense at this point. I don't understand a word that's coming out of her mouth.
Yes, you do. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Mm-hmm. But that's,
oh my God,
that is the disconnect between, I don't want to say like, I don't want to speak for everyone in the military and all civilians, but like there's a huge disconnect between what you just described, and you and I have experienced it already.
We experience it every day, but that's the beauty of the fact of us actually voicing what we're experiencing so we can help each other meld into that versus not voicing it and just letting it be and then thinking that it's copacetic, because once again,
don't you use big words.
Silence.
Don't try to be smart like Chuck and I. Copacetic.
Okay, silence is content, right? So if you do not speak up about something, you're okay with what it is. Silence is content. Facts. Right? So
if it was silence was consent.
Is consent?
No, we can't say that.
No.
Can we not say that in 2026?
Whoa.
Whoa. Silence is definitely not consent, but it might be content with the T.
Whoa.
Me too. Okay, keep going.
Holy wow.
Keep going.
We might have crossed.
We used to say that. No, I remember we used to say that. That used to be a thing.
That used to be a thing. That was never a thing, Chuck. That's definitely never a thing I've said, dog.
Formation, no, not you, but like information, right? So every Friday before you go home, right, you have to have this meeting with your CO, your commanding officer. And at the end, Sergeant Major, I used to hate when they would say this. They would say it's not piggyback, but what did it say? Like when the CO got done
caveat.
talking.
Caveat, dog. Caveat off of.
I fucking hate that shit.
Welcome to any NCO course in the military. They say something and fucking you're supposed to go home at 2:00 and it's fucking 4:00 and there's still a motherfucker standing up. Well, the caveat off what the last guy said. Motherfucker, he already said it. We don't need no goddamn caviar.
You know what? That's going to be my new word on this podcast. So the caveat to what Chuck intended
right now. I'm gonna flip out. If you say that, I'm gonna lose my shit. I'm gonna yell at your girl.
Chuck.
Silence is consent. Just remember that.
Wow. Green flag, Chuck. Yell away, dog. You know what? Part of me sometimes wishes I could just let that demon fucking loose. You know what? Hey, you can let the demon loose and I don't get in trouble. Congratulations, dog. Win. Chuck going up for the home team.
I'm gonna trigger.
No pun intended.
Right now. If she says that, I'm gonna lose my shit.
Oh man. So how are we at 28 minutes on Family Fun Day? This has been a good episode.
Can we title it Family Fun Day?
Oh yeah. No. This is Family Fun Day. We're at 28 minutes on Family Fun Day.
I think that the caveat
this is exactly
to
what Family Fun Day is supposed to be.
This is what.
Didn't even get
this is what Family Fun Day ends up being is the fact of a bunch of drunk spouses and like the Marines were counting their drinks so they can actually drive home because they were like putting our numbers and our initials on when we went and got drinks from the fucking bar, and like, dog, you can give me a breathalyzer before I get in the car. I'll be okay.
They were literally the fun police.
The fun police.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Yes.
I would have been like, baby, this is what y'all should have done. Hopefully your wives didn't like to drink because they like had to help with the kids. So you're like, baby, you go get 2 and you put your initial, then I can have 4. Like I would have been planning this shit.
But then the sergeant major is walking around the entire time and he's watching everybody.
Silly smudge.
God, that's no fun.
The fun police.
No fun days. That's what that is.
No.
That no fun
That's
day.
No. The extra fun is the party after fun day. The party after fun day is always amazing.
Yeah.
Is always amazing. Like, you probably need 6 poles to have all the fun that the after fun day party is going to have.
Whoa. What?
Oh, you never had a really good... Oh, that's right. You never deployed with me. Never mind.
Should we
No,
title
I
the
have
next
not. And now I'm
episode
concerned.
Pole
Oh,
vaulting?
you don't have to be concerned
No.
with the type of party this Loucks throw. You don't have to be concerned.
Did you hear what I said? Is the next episode going to be titled pole vaulting?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. I don't know.
No.
Look.
No vaulting going on. Hey, Chuck, we had 30 minutes, man. Any words of wisdom?
Yeah, man. Look, I might have lost the words, my brother. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the time or what. But
It's that quote. It's the quote about every missed opportunities. Come on, you know the one.
missed opportunities. What?
It's like every
What are we doing?
ball you don't swing at is a missed opportunity. I always mess up his quote. Shoot.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take.
You miss 100% of the shots you don't take. And I tell you what, Family Fun Day is all about not showing up to take any shots, right?
Yep. There you
Iron
go.
sharpens iron, baby. We out.
If you need more information on veterans benefits, please visit our website at vfwpost4224.org. That's Victor Foxtrot Whiskey, post4224.org. All of our contact information is in the description of the video. Please email us if you have any questions.
Ethos of Silence.
A veteran podcast aims to amplify the voices of veterans, creating a safe space for authentic conversations about their experiences, challenges, and triumphs. We seek to break the stigma surrounding mental health and foster community support, resilience, and understanding. Through storytelling, expert insights, and candid discussions, we strive to inspire healing, promote awareness, and empower veterans on their journeys.
Welcome